Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faith Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Better Goods, it is the last of the things I was trying to chase down after I discovered this line existed. And it is the Scorpion Pepper and Truffle Street Taco Sauce. So really, Scorpion is not the pepper I would choose for a taco sauce. And this is not getting a written review either because it is a taco sauce specifically, not a hot sauce per se. So we have chile peppers, which are not specified, water, apple cider vinegar, blue agave. We've got onion powder, cornstarch, salt, and we've got truffle oil, natural truffle flavor, and truffle extract, and the scorpions, and the paprika, and fruit and vegetable color, xanthan gum, and citric acid. So Better Goods, if you are not familiar, is sort of the higher end, I suppose, for lack of a better word, from Walmart. And I've done a couple other products. So I've done the beef jerky, I've done a couple pineapple habanero. One was sesame sticks, the other was a barbecue sauce that I did not find to be very good. The beef jerky was fine. That was a honey habanero. Ooh, this has a really odd smell to it. Ooh, what the? I don't know about this. Guess we'll find out here. Taco sauce generally runs milder than a hot sauce will and does. You can see it's very thick. It's very almost ketchup-y thick. Sort of taco sauce coloration, the fairly uniform red-orange. I mean, it looks fine visually. Oh, it smells so odd. I can't quite get over this smell. I hope it tastes better than it smells because it smells kind of putrid, but let's get into it. This is bizarre. It reminds me a little bit of Campbell's condensed soup, which I don't recall seeing tomatoes in here. Now I gotta look again. So the chile peppers must be a milder one, like maybe a jalapeno or something. This is strange. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just really odd. All right, so today I've got some of these, which are stuffed nachos. Stuffed nachos is a thing I did not know even existed until I saw them on a channel that I follow, and you can all follow too if you like, called Kev Meets All. The link to that, to his channel, is in the description below. But we got these stuffed nachos, and this is a different brand than the ones that he had in his video, but these are definitely more of a Southwest vibe. These are from El Paso, I believe. The El Paso company that makes, you know, like taco sauces themselves and so on. So let's give it a while. Here's what's inside a stuffed nacho if you're curious. Just sort of cheese sludge. I don't know if I like these on this. Like this on these. It's not really a corn chip per se. It'd be very difficult to do that. These are almost like a flour tortilla. Or maybe it's like a white corn tortilla. This sauce is so strange. I wouldn't say I dislike it. It's just really bizarre. There's a sweetness. There's definitely a sort of oniony aspect. There is the truffle aspect. Oh. And it's sweet. It tastes, there's definitely a lot of sweet. It's just strange. I don't expect this to stay on the shelves very long. I think it's just too weird of a product. Certainly there's nothing quite like it, but I've never had a street taco sauce like this, ever. Most of the time they're really liquidy, like salsas. After all that, I have nothing resembling a burn. So, I know you didn't just see the title of this video and click on it and come here. I know you didn't just see the title of this video, click on it and come here, expecting me to eat stuffed nachos when it says street taco. So, let's get the street tacos. Here they are. You can tell this is probably tell it's an authentic place because they didn't have any takeaway anything. They just gave me this plate. So I threw it in my car and drove back here. And this is a sweet potato. Why is that in there? Oh, this is oh no, it's a pineapple. This is supposed to be the pastor. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, this is not a good pastor. Jesus. Oh, this is one of the worst I've had. Holy, well, we're going to try to salvage it. Oh my God. Why would you do that? Every once in a while, I'll come across a pastor that will have onions in it, which this very clearly does. And so we just need to clean it. so fun having food intolerances. I just wish I could make you see, make you understand the fun I have with these. Okay. Oh, no, don't follow that. Oh, God damn it. You don't need to fucking throw this bullshit in every single thing. It doesn't. You don't need to do that. It's perfectly fine if you make al pastors like everyone else and don't involve onions in them. It's fine. It's fine. That's what we expect. If you're me, that's what we want. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're going to start with that one. Actually, so I put, okay, you can go over there. Okay, so this is cabbage and radish. So I'm going to throw a little cabbage, a little radish, take from each one here. And put this on the al pastor. I got a carne asada, which I think is this one, and a carnitas. And here is the al pastor. I'm not going to try the other ones. Those ones seem like they're just straight meat. Although I will say the carne asada does smell very weird. Okay, actually trying street taco sauce with street tacos. See these tiny things. This is the pastor. God. Oh. 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 Why am I eating this? Oh. 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 It's repulsive. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. That was hideous. Oh, my God. Well, that is the worst al pastor I've ever had. Like, by a long ways. So, here's how the asada came. Kind of in these small chunks. So, I guess it tastes better than it smells. Alright, let's do the asada next. I mean, are people really out there clamoring for what is this, chef-inspired black truffle street taco sauce? Like, is there just a burning demand for that you're going to put it on the largest retailer nationwide? Can't imagine. But I can't see Walmart doing it other than they thought it would probably sell. It'd be interesting to be in their test kitchen. All right, carne asada is more solid than I thought. I wish they would have had some of that white crumbly cheese, crema or whatever it is to go with it. Carne asada was excellent. This worked okay on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this. All right, Carnitas. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Okay, well. Oh, what is in this? This should just be shredded pork. What else is in this? Horrible. All right. Well, so there's a place kind of by me. It's a, little food trailer. Sat there in a parking lot. And I've driven by it probably thousands of times at this point. Parking is horrendous. They've got these crappy little tables there. And where the idea is, you just order your food and sit there at the table and doll it up with whatever vegetables you want. God. Oh my God. Jesus. Holy shit, this is awful. Oh my God. Definitely, oh, Jesus. Definitely the pork. That's what's funny too. Like a lot of places, I'll keep Carnitas kind of close at hand as a sure thing. And because it should just be roasted pork. This bullshit. Oh my God. I am suffering for you. Anyway, the two pork tacos I had were awful. So, I guess now I know if I ever go there again, I will just stick to the Asada. The Asada were quite good. Pastor was, like I said, the worst I've had, and this Carnitas was borderline inedible. God. Oh, man. Foul. Oh. So, I don't see that I'm keeping this. I don't know what they were going for with this. I find this just completely baffling, actually. Like, we've got it's very sweet. So there's, the blue agave brings a heap and helping of sweetness to the party, to the table. And, The truffle oil and the onion powder combined to a really bizarre effect. And when I saw scorpion pepper, which, by the way, is the sole reason I'm doing this. If you put it super hot in something, I'm probably going to make content on it. And scorpion, thankfully, doesn't show up in the flavor. It also doesn't show up in the heat. I'm almost 100% sure this is probably a jalapeno base. And they've concocted something here that is, it's rough. With the carne asada, it was fine because the carne asada itself was good. A lot of umami there, and it worked really well. This can't save anything. And so we had a good cross section here, okay? The stuffed nachos are a very much okay-ish product. You're not going to ever get confused thinking that they're great. They're not. But they're okay-ish. You know, I think they'd be a decent enough party food for New Year's Eve or a Super Bowl or something like that. You know, you can throw a whole bag in the oven, flip it once, and you've got a whole tray of those things. And they're fine. Like, they're not awful by themselves. They're just very bland and boring. And so they do, but there's enough Southwestern type spices in there where it actually works. So I might get more of those. It does work fairly well in terms of testing sauces along those lines. So we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. I wouldn't even say that's not true. We had the good, the average, and the ugly. This is more where I put it. So the two pork street tacos were hideous. The worst carnitas and the worst al pastor I have ever had. Ever. And I wouldn't have those again. I rarely go to street taco places. Most of the time, I wind up disappointed with the food there. I did like the carne asada, though. That was quite good. So we had an actual good one, and this paired okay with that. The problem is that when this sort of shows up as the star flavor, it just brings you to a bunch of jarring flavor notes. The sweet, the weird sort of amalgamation of the black truffle and the other stuff, and I can't imagine somebody was envisioning this sauce in their head when they came up with this recipe. I just can't imagine it. Like, where is this supposed to go? It said street tacos. I had 3 radically different street tacos. It was good on one of them, but that one was good to begin with. So what are we doing here? I don't know. I don't want to have this again. So this is definitely one I'm going to be giving away. But yeah, I guess ultimately I kind of go back. Some of the other taco sauces, the salsa bravas, La Victorias and the Ortegas and stuff, you can use those for, those are pedestrian enough, I guess, or ubiquitous or rounded or everyday or whatever you want to call it, enough that you can almost use those as enchilada sauces. Like, you can find other stuff to use them for besides just tacos. This, not only do you have to find, I think, a fairly narrow taco, but you also can't really use it on anything else. And it only really works on the taco side of things if you want to have this really weird sort of black truffle sweet stuff. And like I said, I just found this to be overall pretty jarring. They're calling it 8 ounces, so are they doing it by weight? They are. That's weird. We see a gram rating on here, not milliliters. I'm going to guess this is like 8 fluid ounces is probably not far off. It wants to shake well, but it shouldn't need to shake well. It's got a lot of emulsifiers and whatnot in it. Oh my God, it's just... I can't describe to you how bad this smells. Oh, it is, yeah. So, I'm going to say that, in my view, you can very safely skip this. One of the strangest things I've had, not only this year, but in other years as well. And that's where we'll... oh, no heat, by the way. No heat at all in this. So despite scorpion pepper being in the name, there is no heat to speak of. And the flavor, like I said, is so screwy that I don't even know where to start. But I do know where to end, and that's right here. So that was the bettergoods. This has a lot of names too. Scorpion pepper and truffle street taco sauce. Number 4. In peace. To serve the flame.